People are quick these days to proclaim that drones are dangerous to manned aircraft. Well, I do agree, but don't forget what a bird can also do. Hi, I'm Ash from DroningON. Now recently there have been many reported drone incidents in the news, but as we know, not all of them are proven nor evidenced. However, the reality is that drones do pose a threat to manned aircraft, and I'm not talking about the large airliners, but the smaller, light aircraft that are flying at 400 feet and above. We would be stupid and naive to believe or suggest that drones aren't a danger to these types of aircraft. In this clip, which has been circulating around the web, Rob Webber is flying his PA-32 Saratoga plane in Florida, Fort Myers. He's obviously flying over 400 feet and therefore well out of the way of any legally flying drones, and all was looking good until all of a sudden this happened. What appears to be a goose impacts the windscreen of his light aircraft, smashing it and causing terrified panic in the cockpit. Now this might be a big bird, but it is soft in comparison to some large drones consisting of plastics and metal, which could cause an equal amount of damage, if not more, because they're not covered in soft feathers. The difference with a bird is that it at least has a natural instinct to try to avoid a collision, and that's why bird strikes are rare, whereas sadly with drone operators, even those in line of sight wouldn't be quite as agile at avoiding an impact. Fortunately, this pilot was able to land this plane after the collision despite suffering a severe cut to his head, but this incident could have ended very differently. If the pilot had been knocked out, then his fate would most likely have been a nasty crash. Now swap the bird with a drone, and nobody wants to be responsible for that death. If you're flying a drone which isn't in your line of sight, then you can't take evasive action to move the drone out of the way, nor can you hear any oncoming aircraft. This applies even if you're not in controlled airspace and if you're flying below 400 feet. The reality remains at this time that manned aircraft will always take priority over an unmanned drone. That's just logical. So let's try to restore faith in the drone community. Let's not fly at low level in the streets, stay below 400 feet, keep your drone in sight at all times, and fly safely and in accordance with your local laws. I hope that you've enjoyed watching this video and found it interesting. Be sure to share it and click subscribe, and also take a look at the original video, which I've linked in the video description. Thanks very much for watching.